Welcome to this edition of Vanguard News. I'm Marcus Etienne.
And I'm Jordon Tullis. Here's this week's news.
On Monday, March 20th, a CSX freight train mysteriously derailed just outside of Winder. The Barrow County Sheriff's Office said that the train went off the tracks around 2 in the morning, and that the operator of the train reported no injuries and no hazmat spills occurred. The railroad crossing at Cash Road was blocked for an extended length of time, while CSX crews worked to remove the damaged railway lines. The cause of the derailment is still under investigation.
Downtown Drafts is a craft beer cafe and growler shop that specializes in selling local, national, and internationally brewed beers. Located on the square in downtown Gainesville, Downtown Drafts offers samples of all their selections currently on tap. You can order a flight of 4 delicious beers so you know which beer you'd like to take home in a growler. Choose your favorite beer and take it home in a giant jug. Along with the endless selections of craft beer, Downtown Drafts offers a spacious seating area with televisions, board games, video games, and free Wi-Fi so students can work on their homework. Oh, and there's also cornhole for customers to play outside the shop. Downtown Drafts collaborate with the local breweries like Left Nut Brewery. Just this week, Downtown Draft held a Final Four competition with Left Nut Brewery and Jekyll Brewing Company. Come outside and enjoy a relaxing afternoon of beer and board games at Downtown Drafts.
Deshaun Watson is Gainesville's beloved hometown hero. I went to Gainesville to find out what Deshaun Watson means to the city of Gainesville.
Gainesville, Georgia is the chicken capital of the world. It is also home to Gainesville's hometown hero, Deshaun Watson. Watson has made Gainesville proud by leading Gainesville to win the state championship in football and becoming a Heisman finalist and leading Clemson to a national title. Gainesville is so proud of him that they named a street after him. I asked Gainesville residents, what does Deshaun Watson mean to the city of Gainesville? And this is what they had to say.
Deshaun Watson is a great figure for Gainesville. He was a story of rags to riches, that if you put your mind to it, you can aspire to do anything. And another thing, choke, he loves his family. He was there for his mother when she was at her darkest times with cancer, and she was his priority. So it's family first and then success.
Thing I got to say about it is he put Gainesville on the map for something a lot more positive, something that kids can look up to that are going through school, playing football and everything, that, hey, somebody from Gainesville actually made it, and they're doing real good.
I actually ran into a woman whose niece dated Deshaun Watson. This is what she had to say.
Deshaun is awesome. I think he's an awesome young man. I think he is a great influence for Gainesville. I'm happy that he is from our community because I think he's a great role model, and if all goes well and he stays on the right path, I think he'll be a great role model for all the young kids for years and years and years.
You said your niece dated him?
My niece did, yes, all through high school.
Was he a gentleman to her?
He was, very much.
I'm Marcus Etienne, Vanguard News.
This past Sunday, both classic and late model Ford owners gathered at Mustangs Unlimited in Lawrenceville, Georgia for an all-Ford car and truck show. The event started at noon and periodically gave out awards to attendees of the show until the end at 4 o'clock. The Northeast Georgia Mustang Club said that, even though the show had to be moved from Saturday's original date because of the rainy weather, 66 cars and a few trucks were at Mustangs Unlimited enjoying Sunday's sunny skies. The show also pulled in a crowd of hundreds of spectators throughout the afternoon who were there to look at the variety of unique vehicles.
20 minutes from the UNG Gainesville campus lies an 892-acre park named Little Mulberry Park. Little Mulberry Park provides 5.5 miles of paved and non-paved trails for hiking and horseback riding. Little Mulberry Park is located on the county lines of Gwinnett and Auburn, Georgia. The park has multiple pavilions with grills that can be rented for personal parties or just used to get out of the sun and have a picnic. The park also has playgrounds designed for different age groups, lakes with overlook areas, one overlooked area being one of the highest elevations in Gwinnett County. Little Mulberry Park also has a large meadow and multiple restrooms. Little Mulberry Park has 2 lakes where there are fishing restrictions and seasons different to each lake. The park is also home to many native animals, and the park keeps these animals safe with the Karina Miller Nature Preserve located in the park. Little Mulberry Park also holds an 18-hole disc golf course where annual tournaments are held. For more information, visit Gwinnett County Parks and Recreation.
Dating apps are a tool to help some folks in their dating life. Students at the University of North Georgia use date apps. Our correspondent, Marcus Etienne, went out in the field to find out students' thoughts on dating apps.
Many students at the University of North Georgia use date apps to help them with their dating life and to find casual hookups. I talked to some students on campus to find out their thoughts about using date apps. This is what they had to say.
What type of stuff on someone's bio would you look for?
Like humorous things, like jokes, nothing serious, puns. I like puns.
Like, what do you look in their info page or bio?
Their hobbies. I don't like girls who like follow the mainstream saying.
What's the mainstream saying that you hear?
Like a lot of them would put, a lot of girls think that guys are assholes on there, so they would put like, hey, if you're looking for a hookup, then just swipe left. Just don't even bother.
Yeah.
I don't like that. They always like make us into a monster or something.
And it's like a trust barrier when it comes to dating apps because you never met the person, you really don't know them, so you're like kind of hesitant. But at the same time, it's kind of easier to talk to people because you're not face to face, so you're not, I guess, nervous.
So far, my experience it's been all right, really. I've met a couple partners here and there who strike a good conversation. Gone out on a few dates as well, here and there. Haven't found any keepers, unfortunately.
I actually found a couple that actually met on a date app.
Well, I swiped right on Tinder, and so did he, and that's how we met.
So, like, why did you swipe right on him?
I think I swiped right on you because you went to UGA and you were handsome. And you're a political science major like me, that's about right.
Yeah, I swiped right. I thought she looked pretty and she looked pretty cool, so.
So, like, how's y'all's first date?
It was really interesting. We went to Cali and Tito's. It's a Cuban place. It was really good. And then I went home after that and we just continued talking and going out on more dates.
I'm Marcus Etienne, Vanguard News.